Hello, Internet. This is going to be kind of a ramble, but this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I feel like when I ask people in my real life, I guess, like the tangible world, I feel like they all kind of give me a variation of the same answer, so I want to branch out and ask other people, because I kind of agree, but I disagree. Anyway, the question is, does going to college actually matter anymore? I know that your parents and everybody in high school, or I don't know, people that wish you well would want to tell you that it does, even if they don't necessarily agree with that themselves or they haven't gone to college. But does it though? I mean, I don't want to be stereotypical, because I know not everyone who goes to college or who has graduated from college is like this, but in my personal experience, more of the people that I've met that graduated from college are less intelligent and creative than a lot of the other people that I know who only graduated high school, and some of them didn't even like graduate high school. They have like a GED, so think what you want about that. But I don't know, I guess my question is, does it matter? Like, is graduating from college an actual barometer for whether or not somebody's intelligent or hardworking? I think no, and this is coming from somebody who's in school, and that kind of bothers me, I suppose, because I feel like I don't want to waste my time in some higher education institution if it's not really a higher education institution. And sometimes I do homework assignments for some of my classes, and I look at like the worksheets that I have to do, and I'm like, this looks like shit that I did when I was in 6th grade. And a lot of it isn't even really any more intellectually challenging than stuff that I did when I was in high school or even in 8th or 9th grade. I feel like those were the toughest years academically in my experience, in my schooling experience, for 8th grade and 9th grade. 8th grade because I didn't give a fuck, and 9th grade because I hated high school. But I've always done well in school, and I'm not doing as well in college, and I'm starting to wonder if that means anything. I think that sometimes it makes me feel stupid, like I'm not intelligent and I can't be successful because I don't put the same credence in receiving a piece of paper that other people do. And like I said before, a lot of people I know are not this sounds awful, and this is so like rambly, but whatever. My stepmom is a great example of this. She's graduated college, and she is so smart and intelligent and conscientious and all of those positive adjectives that you would throw out to describe somebody who has high intellectual capabilities, I suppose. But then I had a manager at a service industry job who constantly told me that she had 2 college degrees. And I just wanted to look at her and be like, okay, but you're still an idiot. So what does it mean that you've graduated college? And I feel like more people are like the latter example and not my stepmom. And maybe that's just because we live in a world full of moderately stupid people. I know that that sounds terrible to say, but you could say that I'm moderately stupid. You'd probably be right on some account. It just, I don't know. It's like, why pay all of this money to go get this education when you're not really being taught anything all that interesting? And more importantly, I know a lot of people are like, you go to college and you party and you find yourself, or what the hell ever, make friends, I guess. And that's always sounded kind of awful to me, because I'm not really much of a joiner. But I get it. Some people want to do something like that, and that's cool. That's great. I mean, if that's what you want to go to college for. But it seems like a tremendous waste of time, in my opinion. I don't know. And like I said, I am going to school, so obviously I do care to some extent about getting that piece of paper. And I do, as a point of pride for myself. I would like to graduate from college, but I just feel like in practicality it doesn't matter. And maybe the only reason it does matter is because we all keep going to college, so people can say that it does matter. But I don't know, what can you learn in college that you can't teach yourself on the internet if you try hard enough and are actually dedicated? That's my opinion. I don't know, I feel like I've learned more since I dropped out of college and decided to educate myself online, which sounds so like, I'm so smart or whatever. But it's not like that. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you can dedicate your time to something you actually care about and are interested in, you'd be amazed at what you can achieve by yourself in self-guided studies. So, I don't know. Does college matter? Does it not? I'm not sure. You tell me what you think if anyone ends up watching this. And I apologize to the people that I know in my real life for kind of throwing them under the bus. I appreciate your answers, but I need more. So, yeah. If anyone watches this, let me know what you think. Does college matter? I'm not sure. Let's figure it out together.